Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. And I'm joined by...
Inferno.
There you go. And last time we left off, we did come to find that apparently Grey Earl is indeed a witch, and she did kill Sir Belduke, but there's something odd about everything, and we're gonna, you know what? I feel like we have to investigate this contradiction, because things just don't seem right.
Object to everything.
Everything. Mister, you're saying that you opened a tomato juice bottle, but that claim contradicts a certain piece of evidence. Freaking volume! My God, I apologize, everyone. I just don't know what is up the volume today. Let's see. Ugh, okay, I think I'm okay. Ugh. What? Defense, I'd like a word with you. I don't know. Yes, Your Honor? At this point, your client's innocence has already been established. Therefore, whether there was a contradiction in that man's testimony or not should no longer be of any of your concern. That may be so, Your Honor. But even though I'm afraid to... Even though I'm here... Dang it, why can't I say a sentence? But even though I'm here to defend the accused, the true duty of any attorney is to uncover the truth behind what happened. Oh, okay. My job's not done until there's no more contradictions left. Very well. Sir Blue Knight, let us hear what this contradiction you have discovered. The bottle was first opened by that guy, meaning Belduke didn't drink any of it. Meaning that there's one piece of evidence that should be very difficult to explain. I'd like to hear about this contradiction too. The defense shall present evidence. Where is the contradiction this witness is this witness having been the one who opened the tomato juice bottle? What? Okay, hold on a minute here. Where is the contradiction in this witness having been the one who opened the tomato juice bottle? Would you know by any chance?
I already know.
Oh, you already know?
Check all evidence.
Alright.
That's all I can say.
Where is the contradiction in this witness having been the one who opened the tomato juice bottle? The witness being the one who did it. Oh, wait a minute. Not that. I'm guessing it would be the sketches, and taking the matter that there's no footprints right here.
Kinda. There's another reason, but.
Oh well, but that's what I want to choose, though.
Go then.
We'll try.
Take that!
Yeah, I was right. Whew, the contradiction can be seen in one of the sketches of the crime scene. In one of the sketches? Why do I feel like the volume for the game needs to be a little louder?
I couldn't tell. There's no audio at all.
I know, that sucks when it comes to doing things like this, but yeah, I can only do so much. Hopefully that's okay, I don't know. Please take a look at Sir Belduke's mouth. We can see a line of red liquid trickling down from his mouth. Oh, okay, okay. Well, yes, well, we have already established that it was tomato juice. Oh! Exactly, Your Honor. Sir Belduke didn't drink any tomato juice that night.
Objection!
And there goes the volume again.
Jeez.
I just don't know what the hell's up. Which means there's only one other possibility. That red line is, as we thought first of all, blood. Sir Belduke must have tried to fight back the assailant and bit his tongue in doing so.
Objection!
Unfortunately, that would only bring us back to the problem we encountered earlier. Earlier? If the victim had put up a fight, there should have been traces of a struggle at the crime scene. And yet, no such traces were found. That's what made you assume the witch must have used Familia. Soon as the volume again. I apologize, everyone out there. The volume spikes. I'm gonna have to fix this later. Again, I thought I did it between episodes, but apparently not. Yes, that is so.
As I explained before, Master Beldu didn't struggle at all at the time. But when I think about it now, in light of the new information, it went very unnatural.
The victim didn't drink the soporific, yet didn't struggle. But what does this mean? If it's not the tomato juice nor blood brought about through a struggle with the murderer, then what else could it be? Since it's not tomato juice, we have to assume it's blood after all. Yeah, right? It's gotta be that! We have ruled out the possibility that the victim bit his tongue while struggling with the attacker. Indeed.
Indeed. Oh, what?
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
That's fine.
There's gotta be a different... there's gotta be a different reason for that blood being there. He must have suffered internal bleeding that was somehow connected to his death. What could have caused it? Your Honor? If I may ask one question. A question to whom? If I just clarify this one suspicion, I may be able to explain the blood shown in the sketch. That's why I need to question one person in particular. Doesn't make sense to question either Barnum or Grey Earl.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who met up her name several times.
How are you supposed to say? Like, I heard her say it before, because I wasn't confused because, you know, sometimes like Jean, sometimes it can be pronounced kind of like Jean a little bit in French. And I wasn't sure if it was a man or a woman, so it's like I kept going between Jean and Jean, you know, whatever. And then her last name is like, she like compounds it. Like I say Grey Earl, but it's like Grey Earl, something like that.
I don't know.
So I'm like,
I'm just glad I don't have to say it.
I think the person we want to talk to is Amir. I think. There we go. Mr. Can I ask you something? And I love that he always calls him Mr. Doesn't even say Amir.
No one ever remembers his name.
Yeah? Don't give me that scary look, Bluey. I know nothing. Nothing at all. I've got nothing to tell. Oh, not you. Wow, the music doesn't want to stay put. Okay, the volume does not want to stay put right here. Amir's his innocence as a lamb, but his confidence more than a sham. Okay, shut up. Be better off without that bard. You drank the tomato juice, and that was the crime scene, right? But don't keep me asking about that over and over again. So what if I did? Then I have another question for you. Did anything else disappear from the crime scene that day? Yes? No? I'm not saying anything. Just drinking away. Nah! I didn't notice anything. Oh my god. Oh, he's pissed. Witness, just what what have you done this time? You look like a doll cut making a mess on the carpet. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know anything about gone missing. I'm innocent. Please believe me. The truth could drown in his swimming eyes. Some tell lies well, others cannot tell lies. Ugh. Looks like my gut feeling was right. He took something from the crime scene. Something that could be directly connected to that red liquid around Belduke's mouth. What on earth did that man steal from the crime scene? A certain item disappeared from the crime scene that day. And at the very moment, it's highly likely that item is right in front of our very eyes. I think I know what it is. What? It's here. Isn't that right, mister? Is it? I have no idea. Defender, I ordered you to show us what this item is. Order me? Wow, okay. The item that this witness took from the crime scene. And he said right in front of our very eyes. Now, what I was always wondering, why is he drinking something that has a skull and crossbones on it.
Literally everyone's reaction is like, why?
So I swear, this is like the whole point of the case. We'll see here. It's this bottle! The bottle? Miss Grey Earl, I'd like you to clarify something for me. What would that be, Mr. Wright? Sir Belduke was working on creating certain medicines. He had various dangerous substances in his possession as well. How were they stored?
Matter kept them in a... Whoa. Matter kept them in a locked medicine cabinet. The bottles were labeled so that it would clear that they were dangerous. They have all been confiscated.
As for those labels, do they resemble the label on that guy's bottle?
Mister, what are you doing with the product of Mattered research?
It's not what you think. I didn't have any evil intentions or nothing.
That bottle belonged to Master, and it was used to store strong poison. Poison strong enough to kill.
Poison? What? The red liquid trickling down Sir Belduke's mouth was definitely blood. Now, as for what caused him to bleed like that from his mouth, it was a deadly poison from the bottle this guy stole from the crime scene. This is outrageous. What? Order! Whoa, whoa. I didn't expect him to keep quiet. It was poison. Poison! Am I gonna die? That's not funny, but... I mean... At the same time, it's like, why the hell would you drink something that has a skull and crossbones on it?
What I want to know is, how is he pouring so much liquid from that endlessly? It's a small-ass bottle.
Well, you say... alchemy. How about that?
Magic.
Exactly. Oh, no, don't say magic, because they'll get you killed. Just wait and see. Time will tell. Yeah, I guess. More importantly, I want to know why you have that bottle. Well, that's, remember how I told you I drank the alchemist's tomato juice? Indeed. It's not something easy to forget, especially having heard it several times. Well, that was when I saw it on the floor. This bottle right here. It was totally empty, and I thought, you know, it's such a fancy-looking bottle and all. It's a bit of a skull fancier. Then they have this air of danger about them, right? They certainly do. So, since it was there, and I was there too, I felt we were kind of meant for each other. I thought this bottle's so classy I could die for it.
Oh my god. Had any poison been left in that bottle, you would have died instantly. But if it was empty, it would probably harmless.
Probably?
Probably.
Let's hope we at least washed it out first. Benji, what are you doing? Sorry, folks, my dog's being stupid. Alright. Volume. Again. Sorry. Oh, hear that? I'm gonna live! Good thing I rinsed it well before you saw, thank God.
Then again, how is he not dead from all that drinking?
Well... I don't know. What if the victim was killed by poison? Well, that raises a new question, of course. Who could have poisoned him? Considering all the evidence and the testimonies we've heard today, the answer is so close I can taste it. Sir Belduke was poisoned by... And, honestly, the way it's going... Poisoned, I think he did it himself. Because I think Grey Earl, what happened was... He was already sleeping, in quotes there, and then she just tried strangling him, but maybe she was just strangling a corpse, really, so she didn't really kill him. Now, Amir, like, no, I don't think he would do something like that, but himself...
He passed out, though.
Yeah. I think he did, it was suicide. It was, of course, Sir Belduke himself. Sir Belduke himself! Sir Belduke took that poison of his own will. His death was suicide! Well then... That is preposterous! A suicide! Inconceivable! Think about it, Inquisitor. That would explain the most unnatural aspect of his death. The most unnatural aspect? Miss Greer, when you were strangling Sir Belduke, he put up no fight whatsoever. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Until today, I would concede it would due to the sleep medicine.
It wasn't, because he didn't take any. The truth is, when you gripped his throat, Sir Belduke was already dead. He had poisoned himself. Ugh! But would the poison have caused him to bleed from his mouth? I personally know of no poison that works instantly and causes such symptoms. Oh, you don't? I can't just tell them that happens on TV all the time.
There are certain plants in the area that contain a highly poisonous substance. In the course of his research, Master Belduke found a way to extract that poison.
What am I hearing? Is there really such a dangerous plant in Labyrinthia?
The poison is very bitter to taste, so it would be impossible to secretly slip it into someone's food or drink. And it would cause internal damage. It is a very powerful poison. Drinking it would induce a most painful death.
Ugh. To think Barnum Belduke would... But... Did Sir Belduke really choose such an agonizing death for himself? It doesn't seem like he suffered that much.
I would like to know that too.
Miss Greer, you mean to say... Oh, not you. No, no.
Ugh. You mean to say Master killed himself after exposing me as a witch? I cannot believe it. He wouldn't commit suicide.
Indeed, we cannot take such a theory at face value. Had he committed suicide, I dare say he would have left a suicide note. I can't say why Sir Belduke committed suicide, but I think there's a piece of evidence that can confirm his suicide was a possibility. There's a piece of evidence like that. If there is such evidence, you ought to present it to the court immediately. Present that evidence indicating that Sir Belduke's death could have been suicide. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got the case outline, the wall, floor plans. I'm leaning towards the letter. I'm not sure if that's it or not. You think I should go for a letter?
Yeah, go for it.
Take that!
Okay. I want to get a perfect score. Although that's not true because I kind of failed on a few puzzles here and there, but it's, whatever.
The shadow puzzle.
Ugh. I know. I don't know what the hell's up. That's Sir Belduke's letter. Let's see here. It was addressed to the storyteller, wasn't it? This is the last letter written by Sir Belduke. Now, if his death was a suicide, then this letter may well be his suicide note.
Objection!
What we have here is nothing more than blank sheets of parchment. Whether or not there was a suicide note is something we can only speculate about. That's right. There's one person who knows whether this letter was really a suicide note. You mean the person who swapped its contents? In other words, you, Jean Grey Earl. Witness, you stole Sir Belduke's letter and deny the crime. Tell us, what was written on it?
I don't know.
What? You don't know?
I did steal the letter, yes. But I don't know what the contents were.
You mean you have not read it?
I couldn't bring myself to read it. It seemed that if I did, everything that had happened since Master Belduke saved my life would be ruined in an instant. I've taken it out and held it in my hands many times, but no matter what, I just couldn't. Miss Grail.
Can you tell us where that letter is now?
I have it here.
That's convenient. Oh! You're carrying it around with you? If you were searched, you would have been done for!
That night, having killed Master Belduke, I decided to stay in his residence. I knew my identity would be revealed sooner or later, and I was ready for it.
Ugh.
So, until that time, I decided to only keep the letter with me. The Lord?
Yes, witness?
If you don't mind, could you please read it out loud? Okay, I think a voice is coming up soon.
Alright, we'll see what happens.
Now that I'm here, in this place of judgment, I think I'm finally ready to hear what Master wrote.
Hold it, never mind, what?
Miss Grayer,
Okay, yep, he's talking.
I think you should be the one to read it.
Me?
Sir Belduke wrote this letter to the storyteller as he was preparing to die. I think it's only right his last words should be read by you.
Yes, you're right. I see. I understand. Please allow me to read the letter aloud. My dear friend, I hope you will be able to forgive me for leaving this world of my own will. I have finally made this decision, having seen that accursed bell tower
appear in the flames on that dreadful night. That lightning was a sign that we have angered the gods. What I have done cannot be forgiven. I can never escape from it. For the past few days, I have been thinking that it might be best to simply expose everything. This town's secret, the truth about the witch. Of course, I understand that secrets need to be kept. However, I have grown very tired. I'm afraid that I cannot keep the secret any longer. I have only two concerns. The first is my daughter. It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she probably doesn't think of me as her father.
A daughter?
I was not aware that Sir Belduke had a daughter.
Mr. Belduke seemed to know a lot about this town. This town's secret, and the truth about the witch.
Truth about the witch? Somehow I don't think he was talking about Miss Grayer.
Oh. The second matter, weighing heavily on my mind, is that Jean will be left on her own.
Seeing her growing up, so strong and righteous, in defiance of her fate, had given me hope. A short while ago, she brought me my usual, and what will be my last, drink. There are so many things I wanted to tell her, but I could only manage a thank you. She is a very sharp child. Had I said any more, she would have caught on. You could call me a selfish man, but I didn't wish my last memory of her to be a sad one.
Master Belduke. If the fate handed to her by this town has made her life an ordeal until now, I hope from the bottom of my heart that a wonderful story awaits her next. I intend to leave my residence to her, and I would like you to look out for her.
Alas, it is time for me to put my pen down. My dear friend, what I truly wish to express to you is too complicated for words. I hope one day you will understand, but for now I bid you farewell. The time has come for me to go.
This letter, it wasn't a denunciation of me being a witch.
Master Belduke cared about you until the very end.
Yes, how could I have forgotten? I'm sure I know it all along. So why did I? How could I have done that to him?
Well, I don't know what to think. I may or may not have tears in my eyes now.
Aww.
Well, not really. But that was... God! This game! It does not play around. Okay then. I was gonna say something too, and I... Oh yeah, I was gonna mention, like, I apologize during that time. The voice acting was a little choppy there. I think because I have so many things running on my computer, like it's the audio is gonna be a little iffy there, and I do apologize. But you know, my computer can only handle so much.
Thank God I muted my mic during that scene because my family just went in
Oh no, it's
yelling.
It's totally cool. No, nothing got picked up. Don't worry. Oh yeah, I guess this is not voiced, so you can go in and do it.
No, I had to say her name.
Okay, Miss Grey Earl. My lord, what is it, Inquisitor Bottom? I think it is about time for the guilty verdict. What the? Excuse me? Guilty? The Inquisition withdraws the charges against Maya Fey and charges Jean Grey Earl with being a witch, but she didn't kill anyone.
Oh my God.
I don't care if she is a witch. All the evidence corroborates this accusation. She even admits her guilt. Hence, the Inquisition asks that the witch be found guilty and punished immediately.
Objection!
Not so fast, Inquisitor Barnum. What do you want now, Sir Blue Knight? Admittedly, Miss Grey Earl did attempt to strangle Sir Belduke, but he had consumed the deadly poison and was already dead at that time. Therefore, she is not guilty of murder. And one more thing. It also wasn't Miss Grey Earl who turned Professor Layton to gold. There was another witch present at the crime scene. The defendant, Maya, saw her too. To put it simply, Miss Grey Earl didn't kill anyone.
Okay. Yeah, she didn't kill anyone, and yet you don't want to burn her?
Maya!
Do you even know how it feels to be put in the cage? It's like everyone's against you, and it's super frightening. I'm not a witch. But I've been thrown into the cage and almost sentenced for something I didn't do. And now you're about to do the same to another person? That's just not right.
Is that all you have to say?
Huh?
The one who's in the wrong is not me, but you, Sir Blue Knight. Whether the witch committed a crime or not is completely irrelevant. This is the witch's court. All witches must be punished by fire.
But that's crazy. Okay.
Why? Why, Barnum? Inquisitor Bottom is absolutely right. No, he ain't. Being a witch is a crime. You understand that, don't you, Miss Grey-Earl?
Yes.
Very well, then.
I'm voice is coming up soon.
Okay. The court is ready to issue the final verdict. Phone! Who is it? There. Telemarketer. Maya Fey is found innocent, and in her place, Jean Grey-Earl is found guilty of being a witch and shall be cast into the fire.
You can't!
Hold it! Please, hold the verdict!
Espella.
What is it now, Espella Cantabella?
There is nothing else we can do. This is the course of things, and you should know it well.
Indeed, all witches shall be cast into the flames. That is the law of this town. A law that was written by your very own father. And furthermore, a law that has always been obeyed in the town of Labyrinthia.
A town like this should never exist in the first place.
What? Such insolence!
That's heresy! She's criticizing the storyteller's story! Even the storyteller's daughter has no right to criticize the story!
Trials in which innocent people are sentenced to death by fire. I shall make sure this is the last one.
What do you mean, Espella?
Since you're also keen on the rules created by the storyteller, you should know exactly what I mean. The stipulation ending the witch trials. Once the Great Witch Bazella is burned, the witch trials will end. At present, I am under suspicion. You know very well why that is, don't you?
You? Well, you don't mean that you're,
I am guilty. I am the Great Witch Bazella.
What?
Now, cast me into the flames and let Miss Grey-Earl free. Miss Cantabella! This shall be the last of the witch trials. No one else need be burned hereafter.
Just, what are you saying? I can't let you do that.
Please, Mr. Wright, let me do as I wish. I'm sorry, but this is a problem concerning the people of Labyrinthia.
No! Please don't do it!
There must be another way. You don't need to do this. It's all right, Luke, Maya, Mr. Wright, and Mr. Layton. I truly appreciate all you have done for me.
This can't be happening.
Miss Cantabella, your confession will have very serious, or rather, fatal consequences for you. May we assume that you fully understand those consequences and are willing to accept them?
I am Espella Cantabella, the storyteller's daughter. But I also have another name. I am the Great Witch Bazella. I have lived hidden in the dark pages of my father's story, deceiving all of you. Many lives have been sacrificed because of me. But that shall end today.
Court attendants, seize that woman! She is the Great Witch Bazella.
Espella. Espella, this just isn't right. Let's go. Nick, give me a hand. Jump up over there.
away!
Help me, Nick! Estella! Quick, in here!
Stop! You gotta stop!
I think I'm done. I think I'm done. That.
Oh, God, I hate seeing that so much.
I don't even give a damn about any Pickerets right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Um... Um... As usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I need to go cry in a corner. And,
Yeah, bye.
yeah. Bye-bye.